This is a foreign edition. Foreign edition of Jon's Journal. Mm-hmm. So,
Are you going to sing it in a different language?
Yes, I will sing it in Russian.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, I can't wait.
It's what I like to call Jan Kleiner, Sanmataka I just made up that gibberish.
I thought you was.
I was trying to go for half Norway, half Russian sounding language. Can you do other accents?
No.
And nor will you try.
Oh, not after that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I can do accents pretty good.
I know you can. You're a professional actor.
Oh, that's what I was gonna remind me to tell you about getting fired from a job.
Yeah, I want to hear about this.
Well, now we're into this. I'll get to it later. Maybe I'll be for another. Yeah, tune in for that. Maybe another episode. I got fired from a gig for the first time ever. We'll talk about that later. But right now, what we're going to do is this. So I went to Russia in 1990. We've talked about this on the previous episode. And I met a pen pal. I have a pen pal from Russia from 1990-91. I've got 5 letters from Russia that I found when I moved back home. I'm like, oh, wow, I forgot all about this. And we read them on the show. And I told you I was going to respond to them. Now, this was before email and the internet. So the only way I know to get in touch with this human being is to respond to this address with a letter, like an old school letter. And so I just picked the very first one, and I'm going to respond to what she wrote about. Her name is Natalie, either Mikeeva or Mikeeva or Miheeva. I don't know if it's a Miheeva, but anyway, here's the envelope that I'm going to send to her, okay? And she wrote this. I'll give you a brief summary of what she said. Dear Jonathan, the girl writes for you. Okay, this is her broken English, and bless her heart. I mean, look, I can't speak Russian. She goes, the girl writes for your of the USSR. My name is Natalie. Today I received your name and address from my friends. I'm very interested in your country, your people, and your culture. I hope I can learn a lot about your country. And it goes on to tell her about herself, what she like, kind of music she likes, and all this stuff. At the very end, it says, please write back soon. Here's my address. I got her address right there in red. Okay. I took a photocopy of her letter because what I'm going to do is fold her actual letter up in with this envelope with my response so she knows this is what you sent me. You know what I mean? But I'm going to keep the actual original. But at the very end, she goes, so long, dear Jonathan. Bye-bye. Your Soviet friend, Natalie. So I responded. I'm going to respond. And I wrote it out like she did. She wrote this out. Not on she didn't type it. She wrote it. So I wrote it. Okay? And I'm going to put this in the envelope with her copy of her letter. And I'll read you what I wrote. Would you like to hear it?
I would.
Okay. Dear Natalie, I'm writing you from the USA. My name is Jon Reep. In 1991, I received a letter from you. You said you got my address from your friends. You said you were interested in my country and my culture. I've made a copy of your letter, and I have included it in this envelope. It's been 30 years since then, but here goes. America is on fire. I'm pretty sure it's the apocalypse. Our president is Donald Trump from the Celebrity Apprentice TV show. We have a lot of protests going on over police brutality, and there is a nationwide pandemic called COVID-19. How's Russia? When you wrote me, you said you were 14 years old. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, let me read that again. When you wrote me, you said you were 14 years old. That would make you 43 now. I'm 48 years old. I live in Hickory, North Carolina. I used to live in Los Angeles, but my dad had a stroke, and now I'm back home looking after my mom. I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, and host of an award-winning podcast. I would love to have you on as a guest on my podcast and catch up. How's Moscow these days? Anything changed since 1991? I can be reached at jonreep@gmail.com. My website is jonreep.com, and my podcast is called Country-ish. That website is countryishpodcast.com. I hope you're alive and well, and I hope to hear from you soon. So long, dear Natalie. Bye-bye. Your American friend, Jon Reep. So I'm going to put that in this envelope tomorrow morning, and who knows what'll happen. Isn't that interesting?
Very interesting.
Yeah.
What if Natalie turned out to be one of those mail-order brides from Russia and she's here?
Right.
She's down here in Spartanburg right now.
I don't know. Did I ever show you the picture, Alan? I mean, I can't remember, because I think I only read one of her letters.
Yeah, there was a picture.
Oh, you
Okay,
held back on the
all right,
picture.
so far in this on my own podcast and Bert's, I've only read you one of her letters. Now I've gotten many of them, right? These are the original ones here, but at some point I'm gonna keep these together. There's a picture in one of these. I should have pulled it out beforehand. Of course, it'll be the last one I pull out. Let's see here. Anyway. Yeah, so she sent me a picture. So I kind of know what she looked like back then. I don't know what she would look like today. Is this it? Yeah, here you go. That's her. That's a 14-year-old Natalie Miheeva or Mikeeva.
Okay, yep.
Right?
You want
Blonde.
to try to hold it up to the camera a little bit?
Okay. Go ahead there. There you go.
Can you see that, Alan?
What is it? Can you read the
little
back?
bit, yeah. All right, that's good.
This is from me with lots and lots of good wishes.
Okay. So this is nothing but a friendly
Yes.
human exchange here. We're trying to find this girl. So she would be 43. Looks like she had blonde hair in this picture. I mean, look at this photo, dude. It's old black and white. So there you go. It'll be interesting to see if this address even works. You know what I mean? Can't even pronounce these words.
Did you try to look her up on Facebook?
Well, because I talked about it with Bert,
Yeah.
and we made it like a thing, let's try and find her.
Yeah.
He's got way more listeners than us. Certain people have reached out to me and said, is this her? Is this her? And it's so far it can't be her because they're like way younger.
Got you.
There is one, though, that could be her. And she's on Facebook. And I sent her a friend request, and I haven't heard anything back. And I actually typed like, hey, I don't know if this is you, blah, 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 blah. Haven't heard anything. So who knows? I got to go old school. I got to send a dang letter in the mail.
Mom and Dad may still be living at that address.
How much? Yeah, remember me?
Yeah.
This will be like the long distance
International
Remember Me segment. Right? If you want to watch the whole version, the entire episode, click on this little square right here. Or if you just want to subscribe and watch them later, click on that little bubble right there. And thank you.